PossAbilities is social enterprise which spun out from Rochdale Local Authority. So yeah, just going on to be 6 years old in April. We've got around 400 individuals who use our services across I think 6 or 7 local authorities, and we've got around 450 staff. We're based in the head office in Harewood in Lancashire, which also includes a wellbeing farm and a social lounge, a florist, day services, etc, etc. I think for us, when we've been able to go and speak to people about some of the outcomes that we've supported people to achieve, what we've always been able to use in the past is the softer outcomes, is the case studies, examples. But I think to kind of match that up with some actual hard evidence of numbers of 80% of people have done this, it's really kind of powerful information to have to hand. And that's why we're constantly putting that message out to staff to make sure that that information is definitely being captured, and iplanit gives us the tool to capture that. For me, as quality performance manager, it's the reporting, being able to touch of a button, be able to pull off those reports and be able to show where we're up to. We do get asked, so we report monthly on the information, but can be asked at any time what we've got currently with live plans and where they're up to reviews, and that's something that would have took us phone calls and emails and took us probably half a day to collate across the services, whereas that's at the touch of a button. So for me, definitely performance wise is that.
Being able to go on the dashboard and see recent activity, what's been added, it's a great feature for staff to then catch up and see what's happening, as well as the other features of being able to go into individuals, check plans and check information. I think it's a fantastic feature. But that's what I like about the outcome recording, because you have your outcome but then you've got all the different actions to get to that point. So you're still recording what people are achieving, and they might not achieve the final outcome, but you're still seeing the steps that they have achieved. So I like that feature. Yeah, that works really well.
So I think that one works for us really well. I think the other thing as well is because we can see that plans are in place, because we can see that plans are our target is every 6 months for plans being reviewed. We can see that that's included within our monthly management report. We report on that monthly to our management team, and it goes to our board every quarter, so that we have really got a close eye on that, and where we're not hitting target of 95%, that's looked into straight away. Somebody will come back and say, okay, who's behind on the reviews, what's happening, what's going on there. So it does give us a really kind of close eye on where our staff are up to with people's ELPs and plans being reviewed. And again, that's another one for us, because we don't want the basics to get lost either. It's really important for us to keep on top of those basics, and the iplanit gives us that in a really easy format.
We've got people who access a few different services, so managers can then say, oh, I need this, and they just jump on and they can get the document they need, rather than chasing around different people to find the information. So things like traffic lights or risk assessments, staff can access them straight away as well, and that is really beneficial, especially when they're being updated on a regular basis. It can be uploaded straight away and staff can access that information.
Because I went and spoke to another company that use iplanit, and to have a look how they were using the system, and I think it's really interesting that it is very much tailored to your needs as an organisation, because I think I was expecting something to be very similar, and while you could see that it was the same, you could also see that it was very, very different. They do things slightly differently to us, and you could see that it had been absolutely tailored to that. So I think that's something that's really important if you're looking for something that's exactly right for your needs.